that I needed to talk to someone. So I went on Facebook. As we all know, Facebook is a wonderful place to discuss your problems, right? No. Fuck you, Effie.
No thanks.
So, your ass is too big anyway.
I love my ass. Oh dear.
So what happened was, I decided, okay, by the slim chance there's anyone that can help me, because it's like 3, 4 in the morning. I don't want to just randomly text or call people because that's rude. I'm freaking the fuck out. I still don't want to be rude. Yeah. I don't know who's up though. So, okay, now I know better the next time I freak the fuck out and want to rip my head off out of fear. So I'm on Facebook. I'm chronicling the horrifying experience of the night. Just hoping someone out there will hear it. No one did. So I'm left completely alone. It solidified my argument that no one else existed other than me in that room. And I was wondering, how come the cats can freely leave the room, stop existing, come back and exist again? Bullshit. I look at my cat Sybil, my 14-year-old cat, who's just confused as fuck. He just wants to sleep. And if I don't actually sleep that night, he gets confused because he stays awake all night to protect me from whatever. Which again solidifies my feelings. Exactly. He sleeps all day. He sleeps all day. I lay down. He stays up the entire night. I always wake up. He's still looking around the room. Wonderful cat. So he's sitting at the, looking at me at the computer chair. I'm looking at him like, you're a fucking wizard, aren't you? And he just looks, and I'm like, are you fucking Merlin? And I just get closer, and he's like, he sniffles. Bitch, you just trying to cast a spell on me! You motherfucker! And he's just like, meow. I'm like, you old ass piece of shit, stop swearing to me. I get into an argument with my goddamn 14-year-old cat who doesn't even know what the fuck I'm saying, I hope. Because if he does, he's certainly not protecting me in my sleep anymore. So I'm sitting here for about 15 to 30 minutes just arguing with this cat. Then the gay cat pops up. My black and white fat ass cat named Oreo Cookies. My little sisters named him that. I just wanted to name him Fat Fuck. Which I refer to him as. He doesn't know any better. So Fat Fuck walks up and he immediately headbutts Simba because that's what he does. And Simba's like, well fuck you man, I'm just gonna leave. Jumps up on the bed and Fat Fuck's just like, awkward. So he looks at me and he's like, gay cat noise? And I'm like, very gay cat noise. He's like, more gay cat noise? And I'm like, you're a bitch. And he's like, yes. So I'm just looking at, I pet him. I get up to get food. Cat runs the fuck away. I'm like, wait a second. I sit back down. 30 seconds later, he runs right back and just sits there and just meows at me. I stand up. He runs the fuck away. I sit down. He comes back again. And I'm wondering, how the fuck do you keep denying existence? You fat little piece of shit. And he just sort of lays down and just falls asleep. I'm like, you're an asshole, you know that? If I knew the meaning of life, I would fucking tell you. And he wakes up again, he just meows, and he goes back to sleep. Fucking bitch. So then I hear the dog moving upstairs, and I'm wondering, holy shit, the dog can exist outside of time and space too? Dear Jesus, all the animals do this? I heard a bird outside at like 4 in the morning. I'm like, what? Birds? Holy shit. I need to tell someone about this. But instead I got a little caught up in body horror. Any of you know what body horror is? You know? Yes. Do you know? Yeah, anyone?
I'm the only one!
Okay.
I'm the only one!
Who here's watched the Alien series? Yeah. Remember when the chest burster pops out?
Yeah!
That is considered body horror. So imagine shit like that, but 1,000 times worse. So I'm on the body horror page of real life video games, commercials. I don't know why that's there, but okay, bye-bye. Mark, get him over, man! Get him over! Stay frosty, people. So, I'm on real life body horror. Now, I'm seeing the most horrifying things that can happen to the human body. And I'm laughing, and I feel horrible, but I keep laughing. I look at the cat, I laugh at him, and he laughs at me, and I'm like, holy shit, you just laughed. So basically, after all this shit, finally, the sun comes up. First thing I do, I go upstairs, I'm immediately blinded, and I fall backwards. And I'm sort of thrashing on the ground, wondering what the fuck just happened. I get back up, and I look at the sun, I just flip him off, and he winks. And I'm like, oh Jesus. There's actually a bird flying in front of the sun.
Hold on. Mark, what the fuck were you on?
See, that's the thing.
Why didn't you share?
See, that's the thing. I wasn't on anything, not even my regular medication. And this has never happened to me before once in my life. Never once.
That's why you always gotta take the meds.
Exactly. Bitch, please.
Your mistake.
Gay cat bitch slap. So, the sun finally comes up. I look at the dog. Okay, maybe you'll tell me. How did you keep existing? He just looks at me and smiles and runs away. I'm like, fucking bitches! I will ask the fucking squirrels, and they will tell me, and I will be their god, and the dog just keeps running away. So, I'm gonna kick your ass so fucking hard.
Really, Robert? You had to go there?
So, that was the end of the horrible night. Bye-bye. Now, the problem is, it didn't exactly end there. Because, well, the horrible anxiety died away. The paranoia stayed.
I know.
So I'm walking around in school. Yeah. So I'm walking around in school. I'm so paranoid as shit. Horrible feeling. So I can just feel every single person in existence just staring at me at the same fucking time. You fucking hit me again. I'm kicking you in the balls. By balls, I mean face. And by face, I mean your balls. So. Oh, your face is ugly like a scrotum.
Hey, my scrotum's pretty.
Love your ears is Effie. Alright, so, we're moving on. 3 days of horror. That was it. First night was the worst, third night's the best. So, the other part of this show is we're supposed to talk about D&D. The wonderful thing of D&D. He knows. He's a DM, I'm a DM. The other person, high five. The other person's supposed to be with us. She's a DM, but she's not here because we can't find her. So, what happened was...
That would be Jen, by the way.
Okay. So what happened was, first, we complete the first dungeon, right? Me, CC, and all our friends. We complete the first dungeon. We go back to town for the first time. Now, I had made a deal because I didn't get much loot. I made a deal with CC because she had a lot of shit. That if I gave her half control of the zombie, here's another thing. The zombie. I play a wizard, alchemist, summoner, necromancer. Fuck you, I did it. So we came across a zombie. I'm like, guys, wait! I bet I can res him or animate him, and he'll tell us good shit. So I animated him. He lasted so long. RDM's like, fuck it, he's an official character. You get to play him, which is actually kind of bad because I'm playing a wizard and a barbarian at the same time.
Good contradiction.
Exactly. So he lasted so long, he becomes a character. So and our friend Cece, who also played a character at the time to help us out, wanted half control of him. I said, give me money, that's fine. So she gave me about 5,000 gold worth of rings. So I take the rings and I go to a jeweler. I talk to the jeweler, and they have a daughter who's really pretty. If you've ever seen High School of the Dead, or if you haven't, just look it up. High School of the Dead, the nurse, the blonde one. She looks exactly like that. You know. This girl, she looks exactly like that, but with elf ears. So, really pretty. She's just as stupid. Or airhead, I guess I should say. So what happened was, just for the hell of it, because we had 3 days in town, I was already done with all my shit. I'm like, how am I going to kill time? DM, I'm going to ask this girl out. She said, okay, so I give her a ring, and I ask her out on a date. We'll do my rule. I win. So we go on a date. So I'm just, off doing my date stuff. I don't know why I'm doing this. It's apparently what I do on dates. I really don't fucking know. Well, my character is kind of batshit crazy.
And go on your date for you.
Shut up! So, fuck you.
They missed the dentist appointment because of it.
Damn you, Effie! Shut up! So, what happened was, everyone else is doing their shit, and we agreed to meet back at random generic animal verb inn, or whatever, adjective, same thing. If you know the trope. Yeah. So we get there, and our friend Colton, we will refer to as Jackass Friend or Foot and Mouth Man. He knows.
I get the picture.
He did the most jackass thing ever. Yeah, this guy. Just look at him. This guy. He knows all about jackass guy. So, this is what happens. We get back from the date, right? And I'm just like, okay, DM's making me do this. This is my girlfriend thing, whatever. Not. So, Colton decides to be an asshole and goes, so, how did his date go? And I look at him with fucking daggers of death. I'm like, you son of a bitch, shut your fucking mouth. DM's like, rolls D20. It ended good. I'm like, shut the Then he's like, how good? Shut up! Rolls again, 8 times. You fucker! So he's like, is she pregnant? I'm gonna rip your face off and shove it up your ass and feed you to the fucking dog. DM rolls. She's pregnant. First date, I'm gonna kick your ass. Here's where shit gets bad. He immediately responds.
Not bad already.
It gets worse. It got worse. He immediately says, twins. I'm just like,
Girls or boys?
you know, first off, he just says, twins. Rolls, no twins. Triplets. Rolls again, no triplets. Quadruplets. Rolls again, no quadruplets. Shut your fucking whore mouth! Son of a bitch! He finally comes up with one last thing. Is it a hermaphrodite? The DM just cracks up, rolls the d20, and says yes. Now, it gets worse.
How could it get worse? Hold on. How could it get worse than a hermaphrodite?
Now, depending on how you look at it, it can either be wonderful if you're into this kind of thing, or dear Jesus, no. I swear, this all happened when she gets here. We can ask her too. Basically,
Sorry.
don't worry about it. The DM is like, okay, this is what's gonna happen. I'm like, please tell me this is all just bullshitting. She's like, no, this is real. She's pregnant. You boned her 8 times. That protection scroll burnt out a long time ago. So she says, okay, here's what's gonna happen. We already decided your character is hung like a horse. I'm like, when the fuck did you decide this? So apparently my character ended up, by DM's choice, not mine, being hung like a horse. I should also mention he's an Eldrin, so he's really fucking pretty. He's also batshit crazy because he gets hit in the head a lot. And he's named Lovecraft. If you get the reference, awesome. If you're not, fuck you. So, Gardenia.
Softly or sideways?
So the Gardenia. Wait, what'd you say?
Softly or sideways?
Yes.
Face palm.
Backwards.
Backwards?
Yes. Wait. So, think about that for a second, then get back to me. So she decides, okay, now, again, if you know the nurse from High School of the Dead, you know she's pretty well known for a couple of things, one of them being her chest size. Thank you. So the DM decided, okay, she's going to take, this child is going to take after the mother and the father in 2 very specific ways. She's going to have a massive chest, and she's going to be hung like a horse.
Dear God.
All of it, not my choice.
So, when are you getting married, Mark?
Oh, we already got married.
Oh!
That was like 2 dungeons later.
How the hell?
At least she has nice tits and is hung like a horse.
Is my
And hold on.
No, that's the daughter. That's the daughter. That's a hermaphrodite.
Enjoy your hermaphrodite.
Okay. This is VerboseCat. I don't know what the fuck to say, so turn off the fucking camera, goddammit. You dumbass! Give me the piece of shit.